get it. You want to do gay shit with your girl, man, too.
But gay shit with my girl is nice. I bet it is. Your gay ass.
And I know some of you guys are like, what the f you talking about, Myron? Like, that's weird. Yeah. Female attraction, guys, doesn't make sense. If you look at things from a logically sound perspective, you know, you would think the better you treat her, the more you wait night, the more you be a gentleman, the more time you spend with her, the more you invest, right? The more you get back. Well, let me tell you guys something. When it comes to women, women is the one endeavor where the more time you invest, the more resources you put in, the more attention you give it, it actually is detrimental to you, right?
Good Lord. All right. You guys are really stuck in high school, Honda. If you think that trying for a relationship is how it ends, you are fucking stupid. And you know what? You have evidence of this because look at all of these guys in the red pill space. Either A, they've never been married, they're never having a long-term girlfriend, or when they do, they have to lie about the reality of it and sell this bullshit dream. Why do so many of them have to lie about what the relationship is like? Why does Donovan Sharp have to lie, right? Why does Rollo Tomasi have to lie? Why do all these guys who are in these relationships have to lie about?
I do think that it is different for different types of women. I think that a lot of women, even a lot of women who have the same type of problems, like a lot of girls that I met have daddy issues. The way they respond to things because of their daddy issues is different. Some may be more clingy, and some don't want to let themselves get close to you or distance themselves from you because they don't want to start being overbearing. But I have been in situations where, like, being too consistent, being too there has not been beneficial. Now, whether you want to say those girls aren't the right girl, that's fine. Like, you know, I'm not even disagreeing with you. But I definitely have been in those situations where more time, more attention, because at least from my perspective, it signifies. And you see it, like, they talk about it on the internet. It'd be like, why you underneath me all day? Go get some money. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if you constantly want to be around her, like, she's not, like, all girls aren't going to like that. There are some girls that really want that and don't really care about money as much and just want your time and your attention and your love. But there are girls who like, ew, nigga, go get a bag. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, don't sit up here and say the shit that they're saying don't make sense. It makes sense to some females. If you think the ideology is stupid, that's different. But there are definitely some girls who respond positively to you ignoring them, or you only giving them a certain amount of time, or you not giving them all the love or all the affection, or you prioritizing your work over them. There's definitely women who enjoy that. There's definitely women who prefer that. A woman, a lot of times, at least a woman that I met, they care about a nigga getting up and going to get it. They don't really care about a nigga like, they want some, obviously they want some affection and shit like that, you know, but they care mainly about their guy putting the shit that they feel like they should be putting first, which is not them. And you see it on the internet, like, girls be talking like that, bro, like, female podcasts. So don't sit up here and say, like, you know, like don't act like there's not a place that this advice is correct, or there's a type of female that this is correct.
Every day-to-day is. Why? Because they know once you're in it, this is not what they're describing. So it's just a funny thing.
So don't live with your girl, guys. It's one of the stupidest things you can do. Now, are there some guys that can do it? We talked about this with Donovan Sharp. He lives with his girl, right? And he's been able to make it work. But
yeah, but you gotta provide for a single mother. And
you mean the single mother who he claims isn't a single mother in the little bill that they have? Yeah. Okay, just wanted to make sure, since we're all telling the truth now.
Look, for a majority of you guys, you're gonna almost always be better off not living with your girl. You know, outside of some extreme circumstances where, like, you're someone like Donovan Sharp who lives and breathes this stuff, your wife is intimately involved in your business, so it makes a lot of pragmatic sense for her to be living with you because she's literally running a lot of your social media platforms, and that convenience helps you run your business better.
You realize all the little caveats they have to put so that their scamming friends can be part of their movement, right? Because he can't say this stuff because it goes in contravention with the guys that they do collaborations with, right? So they always have to do that. So this is the rule, but we're the exception. This is the rule for you, but we do it differently. And don't question that, because we're always the exception. But follow our rules. Now, guys, listen. I know it's hot in this room. The oven's on. Go inside. We're going to close the door. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to stay outside because we're the exception for this exercise. But it's going to be fine for you. Like, if you guys had the amount of people who messaged me was like, yo, listen, I used to follow this red pill advice, and it my relationships, and I'm so glad I'm out of that shit. It's like, yeah,
If you are in a loving relationship though, and you have this red pill mentality, like if you have a girl that really loves you, like a girl that's really down for you, like full flats, it could mess things up. But to be fair, a lot of times, I don't know, I feel like shit don't be gonna work anyway. But I feel like if you are with a loving woman that really loves you, really appreciates you, really just loves you for you, and you move like this with her, I feel like you're gonna fuck shit up for sure. But I feel like some ideologies could be true though. Like it may be better to not live with her. You know, she might be in her own. She might just be in a different frequency than you. She might want to get up later. You might want to get up earlier. It just might be easier, you know, if you're not on the same page. Like people say, like, oh, you know, monogamy is the only way. A lot of people who are in monogamous relationships, who do everything right, you know, who love each other and do this and do that, they get divorced. And there's people that, you know, have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in their couple or in their relationship, and they lasting longer than people in conventional relationships. So at the end of the day, it's really what works for you at the end of the day.
a lot of dudes follow this stuff, push away good people that could be really good for them. Why? Because they want to believe in this goofy ass shit.
Where's the mystery? No mystery at all. I got a friend that wears glasses to the club. You might say, that's dumb, bro. Why'd you wear glasses to the club? And he has game, his riz, all that stuff. He talked to girls. They're like, wow, this guy is like super charming, but I don't know his eye color. It's because the mystery's there.
Yo, Fresh, you're so fucking stupid, bro. He thinks wearing sunglasses to the club makes you mysterious to women because they can't see your eye.
Nah, you look like a dumbass.
Nigga, you're black. Your eye colors come in 1 to 2 shades at most.
Stop.
99% of the time they come in one shade. The rest, the 1% is an exception.
Okay.
Got it.
No,
Should I go to the club and try that? We go to the club with shades on. I've done that before, but it didn't. I don't think it made me look mysterious, but I did enjoy myself more.
he's looking at a black dude and with shades on and be like, ooh, what color? Is it turquoise? No, listen, the only people who say having mystery keeps things alive are people who have a shit personality. And so they got to pretend that there's something more behind it and they have to hide. If you're a cool dude and you're enjoying being around, you invite somebody into your life, they're going to enjoy your company. The truth is, this whole like mystery stuff was a thing that was really coined by pickup artists in the early 2000s.
Well, the guy named Mystery.
But guess what? These guys were losers in their real lives. They were not interesting to actually be around. What did they have to do to get women? What is the word that they did?
Peacock.
Deceive.
What is that?
Well, you know, wearing over flamboyant stuff, a thing that really go out of the ordinary, like the blinged out hat,
Yes.
a belt buckle, or something funny with glasses or something like that, just to be able to spark a conversation. Why, you say? Because you don't have any conversation. That's why.
So these guys, and like it's basically to reflect like a peacock. You know how peacocks in the wild, the way they mate is they spread their feathers and make themselves look really colorful and interesting. Bam. So these guys would do that. But when you watch the documentaries on these people's lives, a lot of them live with their moms. They didn't really have the best jobs. They didn't really have much going on in terms of hobbies. Their obsession was just meeting women. So yeah, in those kind of circumstances, being a mystery is probably going to be the best thing for you. Imagine thinking about who you want to have kids with, and it's a guy who comes in and out of your life whenever he wants and is constantly sleeping around. What self-respecting woman is going to look at that and think, oh, I want to replicate with this?
But they do though. But they do. Like, bro, I don't even have an opinion, really. I do what I do, and that's it, bro. But they do. They do. This is the problem. Like, they do. This is what they do. Women do that. You're asking me shit that, like, yo, but that doesn't make sense. But the shit that people do don't make sense. Bro, you look at these lives or these Instagram and shit and whatever, like women be having kids by niggas that beat them. It's like, what self-respecting woman would have kids who beat the fuck out of them? Molest, beat. It's just like, bro, like what you're saying, I get what you're saying logically, like practically. But a lot of times it just don't work like that, bro. It just doesn't end up like that, bro. A lot of times girls be having the option of like a certain type of guy, you know, versus another certain type of guy. And it's like, you think, you look at the two options, you think, well, obviously this one's the better option, but they don't always go with this one. So it's like, you're telling me like from a book, from theory, like, oh, like, nah, it makes sense. Like when you think about it, it makes sense. But a lot of times females don't do shit that makes sense. I've seen it though. Like if I didn't see it, I'll be right with you. Like, nah, what he's saying is facts, bro. Like, why would a woman do that? I don't know, but they do it though. They actually do it. And then you ask them like, yo, why you know what I mean? And they don't have a fucking good answer for you. They don't know why they do the shit that they do. Why are you with a nigga that beats you? Why are you with a nigga that ain't got nothing going on or don't have no plans for a future or not trying, who don't really love you or don't really care about you? Why would you sleep with him? Why would you have a baby? Like, why would you do this? Bitches are dumb. Like, niggas are dumb too, but like, bitches be stupid. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, what you're saying about self-respecting women, probably true. But there's not only self-respecting women out there. There's more than just self-respecting women. And a lot of times, niggas aren't only going for self-respecting women. You gotta really think about that, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. The idea of red pill is like, you know, pick up girls and stuff like that. You're not gonna just pick up a girl that's self-respecting. Like, you know what I mean? Quote unquote self-respect. You're not gonna just be able to pick up these girls going to the club. Like, they're not talking just about, if at all, self-respecting women. Who said anything about a self-respecting woman? That's not what they're talking about. That's not their demographic of the bitches that they be fucking with. They like sugar babies and OnlyFans and shit like that. That's not like self-respecting. I'm not making a claim. I'm just saying, like, that's not a woman that, you know, wants to, you know, wait and, you know, settle down and be out the way. They're not talking about that type of female, bro. The type of female they're talking about is like, if you give them too much attention, they're not gonna like it. If you do certain things, they're not gonna like it. They can easily get the ick. You know what I mean? They like the mysterious nigga. They like the nigga that's flashing money. They like the nigga that don't really give a fuck about him like that, but kind of like him. They like, bro, like, I swear to God, bro, I wish you were right. I really wish you were right. But it just doesn't work like that, bro. I'm literally listening to real life stories. Like, I've seen it too many times. Like, I'm all the time that I've seen it happen over and over. It's like flashing before my eyes. It's just like bow, 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 bow. Like, they never choose the nigga that's gonna treat them right, bro. Hardly ever, bro. And if they do, it's like after extreme circumstances. Like after the nigga done them dirty, or the nigga that they wanted like glue up and didn't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work like that, bro. It really doesn't. Like, the way you're saying it, clean cut, like, why would a woman want a nigga that's, I don't know, but they do. They do.
Guy.
Number 3, she can call the cops. She can either set you up, she gets mad at you, live with her long term. And what happens is, guys,
reason.
Girls definitely don't want to lose their spot at your crib because they put in time and effort. They invested into you in their own way. And what happens is, let's say you piss her off, you get her mad, and she's like, you know what? This guy, I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
Pause. What happens, guys? No, pause. You're this alpha male
that knows how woman he is, right? But then you live with a woman and you cannot cite the fact, you couldn't pick up the red flags that are gonna make you think that, oh, she's gonna screw me over.
They do pick up the red flags, bro. They know what they're getting into. That's why they're intentionally keeping their space, because the type of woman that they're interested in having relations with may do this.
But you're just this big alpha male that knows the in and outs of women. Man.
But you've been with your girl for 20 plus years. Yeah, she called the cops on you.
Oh, every month.
She calls the cops.
No, of course not. Fuck is wrong with you?
Before we even get to the calling the cops, there's been other underlying issues.
Let's see a final one.
Please, yes.
End this suffering.
The main thing is that she's gonna feel entitled to be your wife next. This just means that, like, right now, when you're living with her, she's planting the seeds of, like, I'm gonna be his wife. even though she might not have the actions to actually be a wife. In her head, she's a wife. So by default, when she's entitled with this wife mentality, she's gonna say, "Well, you should know what to do, or you should know how to maneuver."
You know
and
what
at
to
some point
do
marry
with
me
that
at the right time.
Oh,
And at some point marry me at the right time.
oh my days, está bien, sí. I mean,
If I move in with a girl, like let's say a girl got a flat and I'm moving in with her, I hope it's with the potential that we're gonna build something.
But you're thinking about it from you're making too, bro. Bro. My friend Isaac, bro. I love Isaac to pieces, bro. I love Isaac, bro. Love him to life. I'll be asking the nigga like, yo, what the boo? Like, why did he's like, bro, you making too much motherfucking sense. You just making too much sense. Motherfuckers is they not making sense like that, bro. They're not thinking, I moved her in. I'd like to potentially for her to be my wife one day. They're not thinking like that, broski. You're making too much sense, bro. You thinking from your mind frame, bro. They want to do what they want, when they want to do it, how they want to do it, with who they want to do it with, whenever they want to do it. In the fashion that, you know what I mean? They're not thinking about, they're like, oh, okay, if she live here, it's for my convenience. Whenever I'm done with her, I'm done with her. You know what I mean? Because she's not wifey material anyway. I'm not even husband material. You think these niggas is sitting up here saying, oh, I'm husband material. They're not, bro. So it's just like, what we really talking about?
Forever. This like, yo, guys, you know why you shouldn't put a baby inside your girlfriend? Because maybe she gonna want to be your wife afterwards, and that's crazy entitled.
maybe I just,
I like to put babies in my roommates. Traditional, that's crazy. I like to put babies in my roommates.
Hey, yo, Bradley.
Hey, no,
Watch out. Watch out.
Oh, bro.
You better watch out. This nigga trying to put a baby in you.
Moving in with somebody is not a
wicked.
casual thing. You guys are going to be sharing a home together. And you guys are also going to be intimate. Well, the audacity of women.
Well, we illusionalize together under the same rules.
Yeah.
We sleep in the same bed, and this girl, she said,
What are we? Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What you mean this is?
Because you live with me?
Like,
Because you having my child? And because we all the time?
That's crazy.
No, listen, that being said, so
That being said,
Just because I buy you a $30,000 bracelet and I take you to Barbados to go meet my mom, and then I put a baby inside of you and I'm hitting it raw and I tell you I love you, why are you so entitled to think that I want to be with you? I'm just saying, bro. These guys are crazy. They will do everything that looks like a marriage and be like, yo, why does this think I want to marry her?
but then again, everybody got lack of accountability except you.
All right, yeah, well,
So I get this, right? Obviously, most women want marriage. They want to find a guy that's going to take care of them, be with them, and be a provider. But if you live with her, that kind of exacerbates everything because now she's like, oh, I live with this guy. He's taking care of everything, the bills. I'm going to be his wife soon.
Pause. No.
That was your rules. That you got to be a top guy and take care of everything, and not the real world. And then you just claim, oh, this girl thinks I'm taking care of everything. She's gonna be, but that's what you said. All that thing that you're talking about was the rule that you guys set. Gotta take care of everything. You gotta get your money up. You gotta lead with money. Then because you lead with money, you got that girl. She's like, oh, he's leading with money. Maybe it means something. The bro. We're together. We're in the same house. He pays for everything because he a male. Maybe
why are you getting mad?
I'm not mad. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
you
And I gotta
get-
stay here watching this dumbass
But you
shit.
know why you mad? Is because
yo, listen, you live with your girl, you doing that day shit. We need to be living with the homies, bro.
I ain't living with you.
Why? Because see how calm and shit like that,
living
you
with
can
the
be just like me,
homies,
go on and
nigga.
shit. Yeah, bro.
why you lose that
Stay over there. Don't touch my hand like that.
again? Push me away again.
No.
Come on, man.
Don't grab my hand.
Push me away again.
What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, push me away again.
Nah.
What's up, nigga?
Nah.
Yeah, push me away.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me, bro.
That's you. That's you.
Well, you think we done just because you feel like you done with the point? I'm not done.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the problem? I feel like I can feel your energy. I can feel your energy. Don't you just want to get away? Get under something? Get up to something?
Hey,
No, I'm good, thing.
Get out, get up, get something.
bro, can we stop, bro? I'm getting uncomfortable.
We're definitely using the Law and Order thing for this one.
Bang, 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 bang.
I'm just saying, man, listen, yeah, you know what? Let me hit up the group chat. I want to hit up the group chat. I want to hit up all the guys and just see how gay they think this is going to be. They have no idea we do this. Yo, fellas.
Bro, me and the homies actually want to live together, bro. We actually want to get a crib together and just live together, bro. Bro, I don't care what nobody say, bro. That's just lit. Living with the homies, bro. I'm not saying I never want to, you know what I'm saying, get a, you know what I mean, be with a girl, whatever. Like, I don't mean that, but living with the homies is lit, bro. Living with the homies is lit. Imagine you got a content crib like fucking A&P or whatever, you know, group the niggas got, bro. That's fucking lit. No, niggas is not about to tell me that living with the homies is not lit, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Living with the homies is lit, bro.
I think living with your girl is a bad idea.
Let's see what
I think y'all should get married, but what y'all think about us living together? We got like a separate crib for the homie, for the ladies, so we can grind
Hey, yo.
and work hard.